Ambulance, come on. Go through, go through, go through, go through. Come through!
Hi guys, this is Rich, and that's James.
Oh.
And he's driving. And this is RandJVs. Okay, so an odd thing today. We are going to the pain clinic for acupuncture. Well, not me, but James.
But yeah, this whole pain therapy stuff is a long time coming. So after having it for what? Close to 9 years now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Having regional chronic pain. Finally, something's happening. So, new medication meets having needles stuck into me now. But hopefully it'll do something. I don't know. I've got 6 weeks of this, so.
Yeah, so the other thing, oh, that's not the other thing. One of the problems we might have is James has a metal allergy, and obviously they're about to stick metal needles in him, so we're not quite sure how that's going to affect him. But yeah, we'll try it.
Well, my pain guy who's been looking after me, he's this is going to be a very light treatment first, just to see whether or not my hands disintegrate and my feet disintegrate.
Is that where it's going, in your hands and your feet?
Hands and my feet first, apparently. He's just going to do, yeah. So apparently there's some nerves or something there, which will have, without going into too much detail as to where my pain is, I'm sure because I said that, you can work it out. Yeah, he's just going to see first before we go the whole hog. So, yeah, but it's been a long day already today. We've already done the shopping.
Been to the bank.
We've already been to the bank. Sorting out honeymoon stuff.
Yep.
But we finally decided to go out and buy a new walkabout camera for me. It's more for me than it is for anything else. Bought a what was it? Canon M3.
Yes.
Yeah, so we bought a Canon M3 because I needed a new. Because lugging, like when you've got chronic pain, lugging because I've got a Canon 5D Mark III, lugging that around half the time. Well, Richard lugs it around half the time.
It's true, I do.
So, yeah, him lugging that around for me half the time, it's just no. So I'm still going to be taking it everywhere, if it's somewhere special, like Disney and everything, but it'd just be nice to have an actual. It's gonna suck having a crop frame sensor again, but well, what can you do?
So it's going to be bigger than this little camera we're using right now, but it's going to be a lot better quality and with an external mic, so hopefully it'll sound better as well.
It's going to be weird using mirrorless, if I'm honest with you. Oh, come on.
I, on the other hand, know nothing about cameras, so it's going to be a camera for me anyway. Anyway, behind those trees is the estate I grew up on. It was lovely, nice council estate full of lovely people.
I wonder if Blockbuster's still there.
I sense not. Apologies if that last section was out of focus, but this is why we need the new M3, because it has a flip-up screen. But yes, Americans.
Look, Americans, roundabout coming up. Ooh.
Yeah, we just got out of the health clinic, and James just had his first bit of acupuncture. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm glad we weren't filming that, because that was, the personal experience. But at least we get a very pretty road to drive up on the way home.
Well, yeah, something nice and relaxing.
does not feel nice. I feel like somebody's literally just sticking a knife into my lower back right now. But look, very pretty road. This is my favourite road in Leeds. I used to drive on this all the time. And it's fun to drive up, especially at night. I don't know why.
I just remember it used to be very dark.
I really enjoyed this road. But when you get to the top, it's like, it's actually Leeds.
Well, it's Seacroft, so yeah.
Okay, is it filming?
It is now.
Yeah, because this is the worst roundabout in Leeds. Ow, mother! That hurt. Okay, I don't normally have trouble driving with my chronic pain, because when I'm sat down I feel like the pain is, it just relaxes a little bit, but this is unreal. Oh, we were going to get a house around here.
Yes, we were. We were looking at a house over there, I think. It was...
The eco houses.
Oh yeah, these ones, yeah.
And then we drove round it one night.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we found the lovely housing estate behind it.
We were like, maybe not.
No. Also, it's kind of made of wood and spit, so probably right away by now.
Yeah. But no, it was a duplex. And I've always dreamed of living in a duplex. A flat, put the bedrooms upstairs. That'd be great. But no, this is a nice bit of Leeds. Actually, we're coming up to Crossgate.
Yes.
We'll show you a bit of thing in the middle of one of the roundabouts when you get into Crossgate. Guess how much it cost?
Yeah. And while you think, imagine what you would do if the place was called Crossgate and you had to put some kind of sculpture-y thing to celebrate the area. Okay, you got something in your mind? Right.
Oh, why is there always traffic?
What is with you and traffic today?
I don't know, I've got angina in my head.
You got what in your head?
Angina.
Why did she say? She wasn't there traffic, did she?
Yeah, do you remember All Stars?
Yeah.
When she's driving, and she goes,
yeah.
I can't, there's traffic. I don't know why I've got that in my head. Because ever since we saw that road sign, we had the seat missing,
yeah.
and it just reminded me of angina. It was like, traffic. Oh my god, you can't even see the thing today because they've planted trees. Maybe they're trying to cover up the shame.
Maybe just see it from the other side.
Oh god, my head is pounding. Welcome to Crossgate. So anyway, this whole thing in the middle of this roundabout, how much was it? 10.5 grand or something?
I hate to think. It's just some steel gates painted red, white and blue. It looks ridiculous.
Can you see it?
Can you help?
Can you balls?
No.
But yeah, like, oh, hang on, there you go. You're coming up, you're coming up, you're coming up, you're coming up. You can probably see it there. Ooh. No. Next time we come round. But here is the Crossgate Centre, which was the first American style mall in the UK.
It was.
Was it?
Yep.
We've already been here today. Anyway, you'd think first American style mall in the UK, it would be filled with all amazing shops. Poundland.
Poundland and Wilco's.
Well, there's Poundland.
Iceland.
There's Pound World. But the very first American style mall in the UK.
Which basically means it was indoors.
Yeah.
It was a parade of shops with a roof on it. And it is a really nice day today. Apart from the wind.
I was going to say, the car is boiling. But I don't want to open the window too far.
In case it blows your hat off.
Well, it'll affect my miles per gallon. Considering we've got to go to York on Sunday.
Oh yeah.
Actually, that's something coming up for you. We're going to show you our wedding venue, I think.
Yep.
On Sunday. Because it's so pretty and lovely. And we want to get used to me taking pictures with the new M3.
Oh yeah.
But York is lovely. It's where I grew up. So this is Richard. This is all Richard.
Yes, that I get.
Common and gruff.
Dual carriageways. and housing estates.
I wish the roads around York were this good.
Sorry.
Okay, so we're back home. First round of treatment has gone okay. But even though he hasn't really done anything yet, it was just a test to see if I can cope with it. I think I can. But there is a chair and a pillow and a duvet with my name on it. So we're gonna sign off while I go collapse onto something soft. So bye.
Bye.
Ow.
Oh.